Let's solve Codeforces 455A-Boredom. We're given an array. We're allowed to select an element x from the array as many times as we need to, but we must delete all the elements with values x plus 1 and x minus 1. This basically means we can't pick adjacent numbers, and every number selected brings x total points to the total, and we must output the maximum points that can be earned. First, let's take in some input. Next, we need a count of frequency array. This allows us to, if we pick a number I, then we can earn up to I times count I points. And we basically check the value of how valuable the value of the element is compared to, or at the expense of the adjacent values. All right, so let me finish up this. We can loop through it in a for loop in A, count underscore plus equals 1. And then next we can initialize a DP array at the length count and set up the base cases. So when DP0 is equal to 0, we don't really learn into anything from that. And then DP1 is equal to count 1. Now for the crux of the problem, we have two cases. We can either take I or we can not take it, right? And if we take I, then we can't take I minus 1. So let me show you the two cases here. Case 1, we skip I. So DP, then we would just have, if we skip I, then we would take I minus 1, right? And then if we take I, then we gain all the points from I, as well as, and we would go on to I minus 2. So gaining all the points from I would look like just count I times I. And we would add that to I minus 2. Now, how do we know which one to take? Well, we simply just take the better option, which is the maximum of these two values, and set that to DPI. And we do this until we fill up our DP array. Now finally, we can print out the last value in the DP array, which should just be our maximum points possible. This short shows the final idea, but in the full video, I find the solution live step by step. Subscribe to follow my series, Programming Every Day, until I hit GM on Codeforces.